let's talk about this Petro thing. Is it a scam? It's a coin being launched by the Venezuelan president, Nicolas Maduro. They have a website going, elpetro.gov.ve Venezuela, government registered domain. Seems legit. We don't know where it's going to go. It's to revolutionize the petroleum business, the oil business in Venezuela. It's just, I mean, it's a cool idea. It's going to be backed on the Ethereum backbone. Pretty interesting idea. It was officially announced in December. The opposition party says it is a scam. It says it's going to be borrowing money against the petroleum or oil reserves. What do you guys think of this? I mean, it could be huge. There's a lot of people wanting to buy this, wanting to jump on it. I looked at their white paper. It's really not defined yet how it's going to be purchased. There is some basic information, but there's some details still missing. The white paper is not that large. I went through the whole thing. I can show you here. You got the Spanish and the English site. Let's go straight to the English. The Petro PTR will be backed by the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela and the wealth of its large crude oil reserves. More importantly, the Petro has been created in an innovative manner using the highest standard in blockchain technology, information security. Biggest financial crisis in history. Venezuela has experienced a financial crisis. They talk about that. And here's their white paper. Petro's backing from white paper. Some basic formulas. Roadmap. So let's look at the roadmap. It sits on the ERC20, the Ethereum protocol. Initial testing in February 2018. March is when we're looking to get into this Petro. Private sale of ERC20 token Petro. Changes and adjustments of the Petro network, and in April, Petro network final test, arrival of Petro to digital exchanges. So this will hit exchanges. So let's look at, it's backed by the Observatorio Blockchain Venezuela. Here's their site. I needed some kind of ID number to register it, so I'm not sure how you register for this. Here's their white paper. Let's get into the white paper a little bit. Let's just have a look at the white paper. Not much in there, but some vital information in here. So Petro talks about what it is, Venezuelan crypto assets, promoting blockchain. Petro will be an instrumental of Venezuela's economic stability, financial independence, a couple of ambitions and global visions. And here's why they're doing this. Blockchain, technology is pretty simple, like I said. But here's the early maturity of blockchain technology. They're trying to get it in the country. A world-renowned oil industry, yes. The participation of allied governments, yes. Enthusiasts, promoters, cryptocurrency, okay, cool. Talks about 1969, the whole thing, ASEAN, IMF, okay. Don't really care much about that. Here's the Genesis hash code, the Genesis block, distribution, smart contracts. Okay, good stuff. Without the cryptocurrency and digital tokens facilitate currency and legal transactions. They enable the transfer of assets or certificate of ownership as a more secure manner. So they just beat on this whole concept of cryptocurrency, how it's great, how Venezuela needs to get on it. But ultimately, this will be backed by the oil reserves of Venezuela. So this is cool. And you can see Venezuela is the top dog when it comes to oil. And here we're looking at that. So you can see Venezuela exports 300 billion barrels of oil, right above Saudi Arabia. So they explain to you the growth of Bitcoin, Ripple, and Ethereum, the three they chose to talk about. What else? Petro is much more an ambitious project than other digital currency. Very ambitious, yes. Petro PTR, a means of exchange, digital platform, saving and investment facility. It just beats on the whole thing, but here's kind of the meat I like. Pre-sale. The pre-sale start on February 20th. So it's starting soon. ERC20 token, blockchain Ethereum, initial offer, ICO, and restrictions. The Venezuelan state will not be able to make new emissions Petro. The design of the network includes the possibility of generating an incentive of proof of stake, POS. It will be available disabled and can only be activated on an initiative of super intensive currency in Venezuela with the approval of holders of Petro. So they do have some control there. Let's keep going. Ecosystem development. Just want to breeze kind of through the white paper here. Here's Petros Distribution, which is interesting. Here's the pre-sale. Here's the initial offer, ICO, and pre-sale. And this rest will be locked. Will be available for the initial public offering. 38 will be a private sale. 17 will be retained by the Venezuelan Superintendency of Currency of Related Activities, Supacaven, which I believe are these guys. Supacaven. No, they're not Supacaven. Let's see what Supacaven is all about. Yeah, I can't read Spanish, but it's Venezuelan Superintendency of Currency Related Activities. Looks like some type of organization is going to retain 17.6%. I don't know why, but that is how it's going to be. Here's the breakdown of the funds of Petro Sovereign Fund. 55%. It's going to be held in that fund. Technological Development 15. Ecosystem Development 15. Petro Project 15. Okay, it's the breakdown. Here's the meat that I like. Total emission. There you go. 100 million. Tokens available. 30 in the pre-sale. 38 million in the pre-sale, starting at USD 60. Okay, start date February 20th. Closure date March 19th. Initial offer, same thing, USD 60. And then we have a little asterisk here. Price of Venezuelan basket barrel of the second week of January, subject to change, market fluctuation. So depending on the basket, is what these stars mean and these fluctuations. $60. March 20th, 8:30. $60. What do you guys think? ERC20, cool concept. I wonder which exchanges are gonna hit this, where it's gonna be advertised. 2018, just coming out. Very interesting project. Don't fall for scams. I found an interesting site, getpetrocoin.com. Stay away from it. Pure 100% scam. To deceive your wallet. Don't fall for these scams, guys. So Petrocoin, PTR out of Venezuela. What do you guys think? All over the news. Here's an article on RT. Maduro announces pre-sale Venezuela oil-backed cryptocurrency. Pretty excited to see this and see what happens. Here's the official announcement. It's real. It's happening in March. Are you going to participate? I might. Pretty interesting. Venezuela pumps the most oil. And, you know, how is that going to play out, since, you know, they never had really good relationships with the United States? I wonder how it's going to play out. It's decentralized completely, so, you know, governments have no say here. That's the beauty of decentralization, guys. Thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and let me know what you think of Petro. See you guys in the next one. Take care.